The beans didn't change. The climate did. Dawn in Minas Gerais, white coffee blossoms crisp to brown in one hot gust, and a year of harvest disappears. In the city, a barista flips a new price tag. The dollar sign quivers. What invisible weather reached across oceans into your cup? Misted highlands and tropical hillsides. Two cousins rule your mornings. Fragile Arabica, flavorful yet sensitive. Hardy Robusta, bitter but resilient. As nights warm and rains shift, that band narrows, squeezing growers and the taste you expect. Seedlings to cherries, pulping, drying, milling, shipping, roasting, brewing. Every link has a cost. Climate doesn't just nick yields. It schedules mangles, molds beans, halts roads, and delays ships, multiplying dollars before steam meets milk. Behind every cappuccino stand 25 million smallholder families. School fees rise with drizzles that fail. Debts deepen when storms don't stop. 2 billion cups pour daily. Livelihoods hang on the rim. The stakes aren't foamy. They're food, futures, and a ritual that steadies mornings. Brazil, the world's coffee heart, froze in 2021 after months of drought. Leaves blackened, branches died back. Futures prices snapped upward. Roasters panicked, inventories thinned. Climate piled shock upon shock, too dry, then too cold. Proof extremes, not averages, write the bill. Then El Niño swelled the Pacific, bending clouds. Vietnam's central highlands baked. Reservoirs shrank to cracked bowls. Robusta, once the cheap blender, hit records. Instant coffee factories rationed beans, and supply contracts strained as drought turned the budget bean into scarce treasure. Heat gives pests new maps. Coffee leaf rust rides warmer mists. The berry borer drills deeper, faster. Fungicides fail in sudden torrents, then scorch in sun. Quality tumbles, less sweetness, more defects. Insurance doesn't cover flavor loss, yet cafes charge for what a bean can't be. Growers climb. Each extra 100 meters of altitude buys a few more seasons of Arabica. But forests thin, slopes steepen, soils erode. Push high enough, and wildlife pays for your crema. Climate refugees aren't only people. Crops are migrating, tracing cooler lines on mountains. When harvests wobble, inputs bite. Gas spikes lift fertilizer costs. Container rates jump. A stuck canal ripples prices worldwide. A late monsoon meets an expensive ship and a weak currency, and a latte's number ticks upward. Another unseen toll from weather's butterfly math. On screens in New York and London, green numbers jitter. Futures hedge roasters against storms, but heat breeds volatility. Volatility invites funds. Funds magnify swings. A warehouse delay in Santos becomes a spreadsheet storm, and neighborhood cafes inherit the turbulence in cups. In a Portland cupping room, roasters taste blends that bend. More Robusta to stretch Arabica, darker roasts to hide flaws, smaller pours to hold prices. Palates recalibrate under fluorescent lights. The decision is brutal. Keep character and lose margin, or change taste to survive. Spirito Santo's hills. A farmer surveys stunted Arabica and orders chainsaws. Conilon, Robusta, goes in with drip lines and windbreaks. He saves a business, loses a flavor. Survival redraws landscapes crop by crop, and your espresso inches further from the floral toward the firm. City morning. You hesitate at a $6 chalkboard number. Milk, rent, wages, yes. But the silent line is climate risk, amortized into foam. You pay, sip, and taste a little less origin a little more adaptation. The true surcharge isn't printed, it's accumulating in the sky. Some farms fight back with shade. Tall Inga and banana cast cool canopies. Mulch holds moisture. Birds patrol pests. Springs revive. Yields steady, beans sweeten. It's slower, messier, more alive. And when heat waves march, the forested plots bend where bare fields break. In Ethiopia's highlands, wild coffee genes sleep in forests and vaults. Breeders cross heat-tolerant strains. Agronomists map future niches. Co-ops sign longer contracts. Roasters prepay for resilience. Carbon-smart coffee isn't a slogan. It's terracing, cover crops, and time honored with fair price. By mid-century, half of today's prime Arabica land could falter. The question hangs with the steam. Will we fund the shade, protect the forests, cut the heat, and accept a truer cost? Or will mornings thin out, one quiet, bitter cup at a time?